Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Matt and Fire with you again. Skipping the intro on this one because I don't know if I'm going to be doing this in one or two parts, possibly even three, depending on how long they are. I might just do one long video. But this is going to be the, obviously, for the title, the answers to the questions I got. Now, I know I said I'd leave it up for like a week, but some shit happened, so... like working more, especially with people not wanting to work for the fucking holidays. So it leaves it up to me and a couple other people. And I'm going to be drinking some of this video. I hope I don't get drunk by the time I'm done with it. I shouldn't. It usually takes me quite a bit to get drunk. But, anyhow, I'm going to try to do some edits possibly here and there, like if there's some dead space. But quick note before I get started, I actually have a second account now. Originally I had planned on doing a collaboration channel with a friend of mine on here named Stone Commander, and we were just going to do some geeky shit because we've talked about like models and like our love of toys and things like that. Not sex toys, before anyone tries to make the fucking joke, but like things like figures. I have quite a few action figures. Right now there's just one video up, and it's a review on the new Hasbro AT-AT. And I have a couple others that I have to edit down because of like different camera angles and shit like that. So I'm working on those, and I think they're actually done. I don't have an intro or anything yet, but if you guys are interested, the channel name is Stone Destroyer. And I actually got that from combining Stone Commander's name, Stone, obviously, and then Abaddon. He sometimes called me the Destroyer, and I just thought Stone Destroyer sounded pretty cool. I'm gonna put a link in the description bar. So if you guys are interested, this is gonna be a drama-free channel. It's gonna be geeky shit, and that's it. And eventually, what I want to kind of do, not right now, I want to kind of get the channel established because I don't really have any subscribers yet on that channel. But once it gets established, I'd kind of like to do a community channel of just things like Star Trek, Star Wars. I know some other people are into like Babylon 5, and just do things like collections and stuff like that. Like I said, no fucking drama on that. It's just going to be, you know, talking about our love of geeky shit. But let's go ahead and get started. Had to print these off of, unfortunately, I don't have a fucking text program that would let me just do it in one go, so I had to kind of do some editing, and I had to kind of print them pretty small. But, alright, I'm going to read the person's name, and then I'm going to read the question, then answer. The Republic of Ungaria asks, when your global shish kebab is done, can I have a bite? No. And of course he's referring to my my intro, which that's going to come into question later, I think. Ed Peterson 1 asks, what are your 5 favorite and least favorite bands of the 80s and why? Now, that took a lot of thought, and the main reason is because I'm a big fan of the 80s. I really love 80s music, even like the songs that people consider like fucking stupid. Like I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany. I'm like, it's not bad. It's better than the fucking pop shit that was around when, you know, I was a teenager. So, and also because bands I love that were more predominant, like 80s bands, like they got big in the 80s, but they formed in the 70s. They're 70s bands, you know, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Gary Newman. They were 70s artists, so I had to do a lot of thought. Now, my 5 bands that I love, number 1, Ozzy Osbourne. Now, some people may try to say, well, that's Black. No, Ozzy Osbourne, the group. I think Diary of a Madman by Ozzy Osbourne is one of the greatest fucking masterpieces of metal ever. I love that song. I love his band. You know, it's unfortunate that, that Randy Rhoads had to die, but I think Jake E. Lee was good. Zach Wild was pretty good as well. And they have so many great fucking songs. Next one is, and I'm not cheating on this, okay? Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. They formed in '89. They're not a '90s band. And even if you want to like kind of differentiate the Spooky Kids shit from, you know, the rest of the shit, like Marilyn Manson, like what they eventually became, that's fine, because that's what I'm going to do here. I have a lot of their demos. I have a near complete set, and I actually got the, when the old guitar player, Daisy Berkowitz, he wanted to release the Spooky Kids shit because he wrote, you know, a lot of the music. And he actually got the rights to do so, but Manson kind of fucked him on that. But I do have that CD, and it's really good. And if you guys can find it, which a lot of times on YouTube you can actually find it, if you just kind of like find a track list, you can find, now some of the songs I like the versions I have more than the ones that people have, but Really think they were a good band. They were going for more like of a punk kind of thing, which I like. Next one is Guns N' Roses. Now, I'm going to say this. I am fucking tired of every Guns N' Roses song they play on the radio. I thought I would never get tired of November Rain, but I am tired of it. Same with Patience, Live and Let Die, even though that is a cover. But Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, Paradise City. I'm tired of hearing all that shit. But they're still a great band. I mean, they were the real thing. Let's be honest. I mean, they were fucking real. They didn't give a fuck about how they looked. They did their own thing, and they're awesome for it. Next one is Metallica. Now, newer Metallica, I will say, like the 90s Metallica shit, Black Album on, it's growing on me. But their 80s shit is so much better. In fact, Ride the Lightning, which I think they come into play later. Ride the Lightning is my favorite Metallica album. I think it's fucking great. Now, Master of Puppets is great. Maybe I should save that for the next, for the question that really asks. But I think Metallica is awesome. And the last one is Skid Row. Now, some people may, think, oh, God, 18 and Life or I Remember You. No, they had a lot more shit than that. And when they... early 90s radio really played a lot of Skid Row. And it's unfortunate that they don't play a lot of it anymore. Monkey Business is a great fucking song. Quicksand Jesus is a good one. But my favorite is Wasted Time. Now, one little quick note about Wasted Time. It's, the song's actually about Steven Adler, the original drummer of Guns N' Roses. And he was a heroin addict, which a few Guns N' Roses members were, I know Duff and Slash were. I'm not sure about Izzy, but I guess Axl basically said, hey, you guys got to get off that shit or else you're not in the fucking band. And Duff and Slash, at least those two, kind of threw Steven under the bus, so he got more strung out. I think he had a stroke, and that song's actually about him, even though if you didn't know that, the song could be about a lot of shit, old girlfriends or friends who just kind of fucked you over, but it's a great fucking song. Now, I can only come up with 4 bands that I hated, and since I'm a rock guy, I'm going to have to go with rock choices on this, with the exception of one, and I'll explain why. The first one is Def Leppard. Now, Def Leppard does have a couple songs that I do like, Bringing On the Heartache, I still think is a good fucking song, but Put Your Boogers on Me, Foolin', Armageddon, as I usually call it, just to fuck with it, Armageddon, a bunch of their other shit I fucking hate. They became that pop bullshit, and what really annoys me is that fucking singer thinks he's so goddamn clever. You got the peaches, I got the cream, we're not talking about fruit salad. Really? I thought you were! Thank you for clarifying! No fucking shit, you're not that goddamn clever. Fucking idiot. Next one is Bon Jovi. Now, I used to kind of like a couple of Bon Jovi songs here and there. It's okay, this isn't bad. No. They suck. In fact, John Bon Jovi is a fucking douchebag. I fucking hate him. In fact, Skid Row, one of my favorite bands, apparently what happened was Bon Jovi, and also I think it was Richie Sambora, had a little bit of a part with this, basically signed Skid Row, but Skid Row signed over, they had to sign over, all royalties. What the fuck is that? I guess Richie Sambora felt bad and, signed his over back to Skid Row, but that's a dick fucking move, and their fucking music sucks, and John Bon Jovi, maybe on the albums, he's a good singer, but live, he doesn't even fucking try, and his new haircut, it looks fucking stupid. He looks like Beavis. I fucking hate Bon Jovi. Next one is New Kids on the Block, for obvious fucking reasons. One of the original boy bands. Do I need to say more? Last one is Poison, and I used to kind of like Every Rose Has Its Thorn, and when I first heard Something to Believe in, I didn't really listen to the lyrics, but the more I heard those songs, the more I'm like, these songs fucking suck. So Poison, they fucking suck. I don't like any fucking Poison songs. Alright, here we go. Guinea Pig Dan, who's been a long-time subscriber of mine, I know that. A the Nostalgia Critic, what are some movies that you like and everyone else hates, and some movies that you hate but everyone else likes? It's kind of hard for me to come up with, I couldn't really come up with a lot of movies for that. One movie that I like a lot is Daredevil. I really don't get why people beat up on it. Especially the director's cut. Now, the director's cut was fucking awesome, and it's a lot better than the theatrical release. Even though I did like the theatrical release, but if you guys can find the director's cut, it's fucking awesome. A lot better. But I'm a big Daredevil fan anyway. I think Daredevil had a lot of potential, and certain writers, really tried to show that potential, but I never understood why people beat up on it. A newer example is Green Lantern. I saw it, I'm like, I have no problem with this fucking movie. Why do people hate it? I think they just decided they didn't want to like it because of Ryan Reynolds or whatever. I didn't think the movie was fucking phenomenal, but I liked it. I thought it was good. Especially like if you say it after the credits, which I didn't. There's a part with Sinestro where he puts on the fucking yellow ring and his costume changes. Fucking awesome. And I know they're going to do a sequel because they spent way too much on the first one. Yeah, I don't know. I really didn't get why people just beat up on it. When I saw it with my wife in the theater, we were the only people in the theater, literally. Like, in that fucking theater room itself. Now, some movies that I hate, which I wouldn't say I hate movies. There are very few movies that, like, I really hate that everyone else likes, and one of them is Forrest Gump. I never understood why so many people act like that was such a fucking great movie. I can appreciate, like, the appeal of it in a way, but I thought it was fucking lame. I was so underwhelmed by that fucking movie. Another one is Godfather Part 2. I never understood why people thought it was so much better than the first. I don't get that. It was too fucking long, and I thought the first one was a lot better, and I don't even think the first one was, like, something to get your fucking dick hard over. Alright, I hope I'm saying this right. Malakia Rat, opinions on modern gaming, Skyrim, Modern Warfare 3, or, ME3, what the fuck is that? I should know this. Whatever the fuck it is. The newest gaming system I have, and I think I've said this in videos before, is a Nintendo DS Lite, and I just have that because my brother gave it to me. Because he had, two of those, then he got a DSi, then now he has a 3DS, and he got me some games. I have nothing against new gaming, but the thing is, I don't even have an HD TV. If my dad, he's talking about getting a new flat screen, so he's going to give me his old one, but there's only a couple of games I'm really, like, excited if they do them, which I don't even know if they will, and that's, for PS3 most likely, that's Battlefront 3, because I love Battlefront 2, which is a Star Wars game, by the way. Which I don't know if they're going to do, because I've heard nothing about it. I've seen, like, fan-made shit, but nothing of real substance that you're like, oh, yeah, they're going to do it. Or if they remake Final Fantasy VII. If they do that, I'm getting a PS3. But, really, I can't see any real reason to get them. And it's not because I don't want to play them. It's because I have so many fucking gaming systems as it is. I have, like, 13 gaming systems. So, I mean, I have so many games that I started, but I really need to start playing, so I don't really have a whole lot of time for gaming anymore, but I do really get into it. Alright, Pink Floyd Droid 88 asks, I hope this isn't too personal, just wondering. Believe me, it's not. I know the question. How did you meet your wife? What are your views on marriage? I met my wife, I think she had kind of a crush on a friend of mine, and I asked him to hook us up. He didn't want to do it at first, and it's because he turned out to be a fucking real manipulative cunt, but, we kind of met, like, her and I, we kind of hit it off right away. The next day I was going out of town to do a punk festival, which was like, because this is when I was in a punk band, which she loved the way I looked, because, I had, like, fucking, my hair I dyed it red, but it was, like, semi-permanent, so, like, kind of was pink, and I, like, spiked it real big, and this, when I had short hair, and, I wore torn-up clothes. When I got back into town after that, I was at AIM or some shit back in the day, and I said she wanted to meet up, and basically, from that point on, we were together. We've never broken up. Everyone knew eventually we're gonna get fucking married. Everyone knew it. What are my views on marriage? I think marriage, if it's for you, do it. There's some people who say they're not big on marriage, which I respect that. Especially like when certain people say, it's mostly celebrities, which this might just be kind of a way to score some brownie points with certain people, but certain people say they won't get married until everyone has the right to get married, and, of course they're meaning gays, which I can agree with that. I think everyone should be able to fucking marry whoever the fuck they want. And I'm talking fucking human beings there. I'm not one of those fucking idiots who think, oh, where's it gonna stop? Marrying your car. No, marry someone you fucking love. Someone of legal age. Unless it's something like, some shit like Ted Nugent, when he married some 16-year-old or 14, however the fuck old she was. So marriage is fine with me. I don't think it's like the greatest fucking thing on the planet, but it's fine. James's Secret Channel asks, which is the James Pope. Who on YouTube pisses you off the most right now? Preferably someone less popular, maybe like a highly sub person. I think he meant highly unsub. Than a maybe, like, okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of confused by the wording, but I think J-Dubs pisses me off right now the most because he's such a slimy fucking asshole, and I think apparently there was kind of like a ceasefire between he and Rith Randall or Federalist Films, or I forget his new channel name, but Melian Drama? I mean, I forget his name, but you know, apparently there's like a ceasefire, which I don't fucking believe because he's done this shit in the past, and I fucking hate him. Anyone who is with Brett Keane like that, I fucking hate. Now, if you like Brett Keane, that's fine. But when you're like him, where you're like going around false flagging people, false DMCing people, and just being an all-around asshole, but then turning around when people attack you, and everyone's picking on me. Yeah, no shit, you fucking idiot. You're a douchebag. And you fucking deserve to get picked on because you're a fucking moron. I don't fucking like him. You know, his views are fucking stupid. He blocks people not because they're being pricks, because I block people. I have like less than 30 people blocked, and that's just because they were being fucking pricks. And yeah, I mean, he blocks people because they disagree with him, or because they kind of call him out and they show his fucking beliefs to be paper thin. But I fucking hate him. Alright, this one's kind of a long question. This is from DDSS6. Now, good thing I, edited this down because he had to put it in 2 comments. This is, like I said, this is kind of long. That's what she said. How many 5-year-olds could you take on at once? The rules. You are in an enclosed area, roughly the size of a basketball court. There are no foreign objects. You are not allowed to touch a wall. When you are knocked unconscious, you lose. When they are knocked unconscious, they lose. The kids receive 1 day of training from hand-to-hand combat experts who would train them specifically to team up to take down one adult. You receive 1 hour of counter tactics training. Also, there's no protective padding. You're in street clothes. For any combatant other than the standard issue cup. Okay, sorry, I kind of read that wrong, but you don't get a cup. I mean, you only get a cup, sorry. And the kids are motivated enough to not get scared regardless of the bloodshed. Even the very last one will give his or her best to take you down. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are these, Hitler Youth? I don't know that. And then, by the way, Coctopus Prime, a guy who I'm cool with, responded that said, the longest, most detailed, pointless, and yet probably the best question I've ever seen asked. I agree. That's just one of those fucking questions. Like, how the fuck did you come up with this? That's a good fucking question. Alright. I would probably say about 6. And that's kind of a weird number. But I would say so. I mean, if I gotta... I mean, because I'm not unfamiliar with fighting. But if they're, trained to fight in a team, yeah, that's a lot to consider. But I would say 6. And I don't really know why I'm going with that number. But I am. Alright. Moving on. And these are kind of going out of order from the video. I try to start from the bottom up. But I'm just going to do these because a couple people sent me PMs asking these questions. MTS0815 asks, sorry, the heater's going up, I have to talk louder. If I remember correctly, you said that you speak a little German. Since I'm from Germany, I would love to hear you speak a little. Also, do you know or like some German punk or metal band? German punk or metal bands? Alcohol's starting to kick in. I learned some German. It's like mostly from the music, which is kind of easy to decipher, but like I took some German. Voltio das Bitten Flammen sehen, from Rammstein. Which I'll answer the second part. I love Rammstein. They're one of my favorite bands. Punk, don't really know of much. I don't really get out to listen to much music anymore. I really should, but I love Rammstein. But, we learned, Ich möchte eine Speisekarte bitte. Gut, hier ist sie. Was empfehlen Sie? Der Affenkuchen ist besonders gut heute. Gut, ich bestelle Ihnen. Vielen Dank. We learned that. But like I said, German's fairly easy to learn. I haven't gotten fluent. I should take the time to do it. I was trying to learn German and Japanese at one point. Japanese, speaking it's easy, but writing it's hard. German, it's just the way you have to kind of fuck with words because of the noun. It kind of threw me off. And if I would have studied harder, I would have gotten it better. Skadoosh, which, let me say about him, this is a guy who, he's, I would say kind of a fan of Pine Grove 33, and if you guys watch some of my other videos, you'll know that I'm anything but. But I did some videos, and this guy, Skadoosh, he put some comments, and he was the least dickish of all of those people. And I think during the day, I was just like, fuck this. I don't feel like dealing with this asshole. And I blocked him. Now, he opened like 2 other accounts just to make his point. I actually felt bad, and we actually reconciled later. He's not a bad guy. I mean, we completely disagree on a lot of things, but I think he and I, like, once we talked, we were actually pretty cool. But it took a while, and I felt really bad about blocking him, so I unblocked him, and, you know, etc. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. Do you play Halo Reach online? Actually, the only Halo games I have are Halo 1 and 2. And I still haven't... I played Halo 1 through a few missions, and they're fun games. But the Xbox controller just kind of throws me off because I'm so used to PS2 and some of the older gaming controllers like Genesis, Saturn, things like that. But no, I don't play anything online. I don't think I really ever have. I think the closest I've done was having LAN parties with... Call of Duty, and we also had Unreal Tournament. I believe those 3. This was, damn, probably close to 10 fucking years ago. Kind of makes me feel old. So no, no online gaming. The systems I have, I think, are way outdated for that. Okay, Coctopus Prime asks, why do you hate God? And I'm going to kind of answer these in parts, because it's funny. Why do I hate God? Well, he didn't bring me that fucking Oscar Mayer weenie whistle when I was fucking 3. Get that reference. And black people. I hate niggers because they stink! I hate niggers. No. I like black people. For the most part. Just like everyone else. Just kidding. I know he is. Actual question. What do you think of the recent police brutality to peaceful students and protesters, let alone everyday people who are abused by the cops? In short, is this the beginning of a police state? Okay, the peaceful protesters... Yeah, that's fucked up. It's beyond fucked up. It is... this is the kind of shit that makes people hate cops. It really is. And this is coming from me. I tried out for the police... for the police academy twice. First time I was supposed to get in, but the city ran out of money, so they couldn't let anyone else in. The second time, I barely missed the prerequisites for the physical. I don't think I'm going to try for it again, but I think it's fucked up. If you're peacefully... First off, that's your constitutional right. And I know there's been some debate on, like, you know, certain permits and shit like that, but if you're on, you know, public property and you're allowed to have peaceful protests, fuck it. Who are you hurting? You know, you were stating your fucking opinion, okay? And that's fucked up for the cops to just go out there. And, I mean, there are some cities who did not, like, their cops did not attack these kids, which I think Dayton was one of them, which is here in Ohio, which I think is great. Other times, I think it's because too many people who have interest in this shit have political power, and it's fucked up. The second part, which, by the way, I'm going to say, like, with Kent State, you know, people are like, oh, some of these kids were, you know, shot and killed, which, yeah, they were, but, I mean, that's not a peaceful protest. When you're, some of them might have been peaceful protesters, but when you're burning down buildings, not exactly a fucking peaceful protest. And that goes for Occupy Wall Street, too. Let alone everyday people who are abused by the cops. I think this is one of the reasons I didn't want to be a cop. I think you kind of have to have that attitude of being a dick. Because it seems like it's no longer an attitude of innocent until proven guilty, it's guilty until proven innocent. A guy, Eagle Eye 1975, he's run into some shit because supposedly, like, his kids, you know, he's not taking care of them, which he is. And I disagree with so much that Eagle Eye has to say. He's a libertarian and I am not, at least with most things. And, sorry, brain fart for a second. He said, like, he wanted a lawyer. He told the cops, I want a lawyer. But basically what they're trying to do is they're just sitting there prodding him like, you did this, isn't that right? You did this, isn't that right? Just to get a fucking rise out of him. And you're not supposed to do that. If they fucking lawyer up, you leave them the fuck alone. That's the fucking rules. But cops want to try to do that shit. It's the same as, you know, when cops, like, there's a video I saw probably a few years ago. I think it was on Fake Sagan's old channel. It's like, know your rights against the cops. Like, if you have some drugs in the car, like, if you lock your car when they pull you out to question you, oh, can I search your car? No, you can't. You have no reason to search my car. Well, then we'll get some drug dogs out here. Of course they're not going to. Just fucking stand up for yourself. But the cops are trying to overextend their authority. And I think it's fucked up. I really do. And then, is this the beginning of a police state? I hope not. If it is, it started actually with Bush, with, I read that there's a video I watched, and I think I've referenced it a few times in videos, from the Houston Atheist, where he said, and this is an Army Times article, if I remember I'll put a link, it says like there's actually a military unit assigned to Northern Command, which means here in the United States their only mission is domestic issues, which is fucked up. If this is becoming a police state, some of that Illuminati shit, like some of their theories, I may have to start agreeing with. I'm not saying I do. Bear that in mind. But, I mean, some of this shit, it's like, this is coming dangerously fucking close. If they're not intending to do this, then it's pretty fucking close. Alright, next one. Pearson? I hope I'm saying that right. What's up with the intro, piercing Earth with a sword? Oh wait, at the end you twist it, make sure the world is completely dead. Ever since I started really watching a lot of the old Star Treks, and then I started watching some of the, like Deep Space Nine, and Enterprise, I saw that symbol from the Terran Empire and I just fucking loved it. And once it started to become more prevalent because of things like models and people getting into the shit because of, mostly Enterprise, the episode In a Mirror Darkly, I've loved the symbol and I've used it. In fact, I have the coat I wear, which is a, I forget what military it is because I like military shit a lot. I want to say it's like Polish, but it's a military style jacket and I have the symbol actually sewn onto the sleeve. And people look at that and they just think it's fucking weird. And if they ask, most of the time I just tell them I work for the Illuminati and that's the symbol we're going to use. Some geekier individuals will understand, and I've had that a few times. Which brings me into the next one. ConCon 787S, and this guy's been actually asking about Star Trek models for me for quite some time. Or girl, I'm not sure. Hello, how long did you like Star Trek for? How long have you been making Star Trek models? I've liked Star Trek ever since I was a kid. My dad was a Star Trek guy. Now he's getting more into Star Wars now, but he was always a Star Trek guy. And I've been doing Star Trek models for quite some time. My dad actually had the I think it was the Enterprise from I want to say Star Trek 3, which doesn't make any sense because they kind of just showed shots of it. Actually, no, no, I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm thinking more Star Trek 4. But he had it hanging up in the dining room, and he didn't have any of the decals because he didn't know at the time if you paint it flat white. Flat paints do not accept decals, but I wanted to build models, and I think when I was probably about 7 or 8, I got my first Enterprise. I think it's what a lot of people built. And just over time, I've wanted to build more and more. In fact, that's one thing on my newer channel. I'm going to be doing some Star Trek model videos. So if anyone's interested in that, they're not up right now, but I'm going to do them, I promise. Because I have quite a few that I'm working on and I want to show. So yeah, I mean, I've been in Star Trek pretty much my whole life. Dingle294, another long fucking time subscriber of mine. There's actually 2 questions he asked. Where do you work? I must know! I work at a coffee shop here in Ohio. LOL joke. Actual question, what are some of your favorite albums? And then he asked another one, more specifically, your top 5 albums. I've been a big fan of yours for years. Keep it up, man. I really appreciate that, too. I know you've been commenting for a long fucking time. And we've been talking. So, to kind of pay you back. Not pay you back. But, well, you know I'm cool with you, man. You've always been cool with me. I had to go with 6, actually, because it's really hard for me to, like, pick, top bands or albums. It really is. I can't even say who my favorite band is right now. Off and on it's been Kiss throughout my life, but, so let me go into this. First one is going to be a Kiss album, actually. It's Hotter Than Hell. Some people may disagree with that, especially, because, Rock and Roll Over was my first favorite Kiss album. And I still love it. That was my first, like, record that I actually bought, and I'm talking record album, not a, you know, fucking tape or whatever. My very first CD I ever bought. But I think Hotter Than Hell is just, I don't know, there's something about it. I just love the fucking album. And actually, I don't have it on CD. I have it on tape. I need to upgrade to the fucking CD. Especially since my tape's wearing out because I've listened to it so many times. But I love that fucking album. And Kiss has a lot of good albums. They really do. I mean, I love the fucking band. I mean, most of their shit I can just listen to over and over. Next one is, which I mentioned before, is Metallica Ride the Lightning. And by the way, these aren't in any, like, numbered order. This is just my favorite albums. Now, I know people talk about Master of Puppets being a great album, which I agree. It's fucking phenomenal. And even, Injustice for All, fucking great. Injustice for All was very complex. They really knew, like, wow, we can actually write songs. Now, one thing I hate about Injustice for All is that they cut out, like, all the bass. And I know that was kind of a tribute to Cliff, but if you're going to do that, don't hire a new bass player. And don't have him, like, in the videos. You know, just say, we're going without bass on this one as a tribute to Cliff. Do it. That's fine. But Ride the Lightning I just think is awesome. I mean, the whole album's about fucking death. And it's, like Fade to Black. I guess some people said, Metallica sold out with that. Which, I'm sorry, if you write a song about suicide, it's not going to be nothing like that. It's going to be a more melodic, kind of heartfelt song. Even though the lyrics aren't that heartfelt, they're just kind of general. But it's good. Next one is Rammstein, Mutter. Now, I had a really hard time picking between Mutter and Rise Rise. While Rise Rise, I think, has better songs, I think Mutter has more great songs. A couple songs on Rise Rise, I'm not that big on, like Los, what is it, kind of Lust, or is it Lust? Fuck, sorry, like I said, I've been drinking, so I'm a little, woozy, but, I think Mutter, from beginning to end, it kicks your fucking ass. I think Adios is just, it's fucking, well, from beginning to end. You know, from Mein Herz brennt. I mean, like, that fucking keyboard riff for the chorus, the chorus is fucking awesome. And from just beginning to end, it kicks your fucking ass. Now, Rise Rise, I think, like I said, has better songs, but it's like just a couple here and there that I think are better than Mutter. So it's really hard to decide between the two. And I think overall Rammstein's a great band, but like Rosenrold and Liebe ist für alle da, I mean, they're good, but Rosenrold was, you know, the B-sides of Rise Rise, and it had some great songs, and I don't know, there's some songs that I just didn't really care for, but Rammstein's a great fucking band. Next one is Typo Negative's World Coming Down. And, sorry, I like to go into detail when it comes to music, because I fucking love music. The guitar player in the band I was in, he was really into Typo Negative, and I thought I'd heard them, but apparently I hadn't. And I went to the UCD place, I think it was called Buybacks at that time, and I think it still is. They only had one, and it was World Coming Down. I'm like, well, fuck it, it's only like, I think it was like $4. So I picked it up, and to me, in my opinion, you know you love an album when you have to hear every fucking song 50 times or more each. You keep going back to that track like, fuck, with this, was that awesome or what? And then you go on to the next one after you're like, fuck, that was great. And you do the same thing with that one. 50 fucking times. And you go on. And, I mean, while I love Typo Negative, I mean, I love pretty much everything they've done. I mean, they have some great albums. Slow, Deep, and Hard, and even Origin of the Feces, which are basically the same album. They're fucking awesome. They're fucking great. It's like thrash metal, very fucking hardcore. Bloody Kisses, the first half of the album is kind of more funny. Second half is more depressing and has some really great tracks. October Rust, fucking phenomenal, but I have to go with World Coming Down. It's fucking incredible. And if you guys like, kind of like doom, like goth, depressing metal, check it out. You know, you can even check out some of the tracks here on YouTube. Just put in like Typo Negative World Coming Down. You can probably find all the tracks, and with the exception of like 3 tracks, they're all very dark and depressing. It's just, it's mood music for me. It's been a little bit too long on that one. Next one is Gary Newman Replicas, and technically you can kind of say it's Two Way Army, which was his band that he had, even though it was the same fucking band, but he had a lot of great albums, and it was hard to decide between Telecon and Replicas, but I think overall Replicas has the better storyline. In fact, those are 2 Gary Newman albums I actually have the record of, and they're fucking great. In fact, my Replicas is still sealed with the factory seal, and I was tempted to open it because there's a poster inside, but I didn't do it. But it's a fucking great album. If you like 80s kind of electronic music, I would check it out. It's really fucking great. And there's been so many versions of it, like long versions, you know, with demo tracks and shit like that. Last one is Marilyn Manson Hollywood. Now, I've been a Marilyn Manson fan for fucking years now. Ever since I heard Portrait of American Family back in 1994. Close to 20 years ago. I've loved Marilyn Manson. And I think of all of his albums, Hollywood just had the best feel. I mean, it's 19 tracks. And with the exception of like one or two, which are good tracks, they're not great, but the whole album is just fucking phenomenal. I mean, the first time I heard it, it just set a mood. And it was just fucking great. And I think he had his best lineup then. And I think Golden Age of Grotesque had a couple of good tracks on it, which was the album right after that. But I think ever since then, he has never been able to match that. Maybe that's intentional. He's trying to go a different direction. I don't know. But Hollywood is fucking just amazing. So, anyway, next one. Angelic 9, which I'm a fan of, actually. I really like him. What is your favorite military unit of all time? And then there's a second question, which I'll answer that. I guess you could kind of cheap out and say the 300 Spartans. But I think, Angelic, you actually said, I believe I'm getting this right. In one of your videos, you said either your favorite or one of your favorites is the Grossdeutschland division from World War II, obviously Germany. And I really like them. The more I read about them, the more they weren't Nazis. They were German soldiers, and they kicked fucking ass. They were good fucking soldiers. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not sure if you said they're your favorite or one of your favorites, but I'd like to go with them. They stick out in my head as, you know, a division that actually fought fucking honor. And they were badass. But like I said, it'd probably be like the Spartans. I mean, like, I don't know. I've always loved Spartan shit. Even before the 300 movie came out, even before the comic came out, when I learned about that, I thought they were badass. I'm like, the movie was great. I mean, it's not very historically accurate, obviously, because it was based on a comic, which is kind of supposed to be based on what people are kind of envisioning when they hear the story throughout the movie and the comic. But, yeah, they were badass. And the second one, also, how much money would it take for you to get nailed in the ass by edible napalm? Everyone has a price. You know what? I think you're right. Everyone does have a price. Even Joe Rogan said people, you know, on Fear Factor that, you know, they would eat a turd for $50,000. He said he would eat a turd for $50,000. Getting nailed in the ass once. I'm guessing napalm. I don't know. He may like scream a lot, but he seems like he'd be a gentle lover. So I'd probably say $1 million. I'll do it for $1 million. Tax free. If it's taxed, fuck that. If it's taxed, I'll do it for $5 million. But if it's untaxed, I'll do it for $1 million. Madizzle90 asks, David, huh? You look more like Chris. And that's the last question. I've heard I look like a lot of different people. In fact, there's some pictures, and if I remember, I really hope I do on this, because I've said it in the fucking past, and I never edited it in. Back when I had short hair, people were always asking, what did I look like? And like I said, if I remember, I'm going to put them over my face right now. People said I look like a young Sean Penn, which I don't get. I really don't get it. I don't. But I've heard I look like Johnny Depp. I heard I look like a John. I heard I look like when I had certain kind of glasses on, I look like Howard Stern. I look like these people. I look like those people. I always hear that. But yeah, Dave is my real fucking name. And yeah. So anyway, everyone who submitted questions, I really appreciate that. I didn't get as many as I was thinking I would, but I'm actually kind of glad, because I didn't want this to turn into like a 2-hour fucking extravaganza. I want it to be, you know, something I can go into detail with, which a lot of these were great questions. Actually, I think all of them were really good questions. You know, they were fun to answer. A lot of them I had a lot of fun thinking about, and kind of, you know, sometimes I had to think about this shit at work, which is nice, because, you know, it takes my mind off work. But anyway, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Who knows when I'll do another one. Maybe a fucking year from now. I seem to do it like every few years. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. And this is Abaddon 5. And I'll see you next video.